Hello everyone. Welcome once again to Learn Mathematics. This is Rekha Chhabra, your maths teacher. Students, now is the time for recapitulation for our semester exams. Before I initiate today's revision, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel and keep learning mathematics through my YouTube videos. So today what are we going to do? This is revision video 1. Let's do a quick recap of relations and functions and inverse trigonometric functions with the help of some extra questions. Let's take some small questions. Question number 1, let A is equal to ABC and R means relation is equal to AA, AB, BA. Then which type of relation is this? Do we have all the doublets in this? How many type of relations we have studied? 3 types. Reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Do we have all the doublets here? No, we have only AA. We don't have BB and CC. It means this is not reflexive. What about symmetric? We have AB and we have BA as well. We have the swapped pair. So it means yes, this is symmetric. What about transitive? We have AB, we have BA and we have AA as well. So yes, this is transitive also. So what is the correct answer? Correct answer is C option. Symmetric and transitive but not reflexive. Question number 2. Let S be the set of all real numbers and R be the relation on S defined by this relation. A square plus B square equal to 1. Then R is what? S is the set of all real numbers, right? And we have sum of squares of two number is equal to 1. If we take A 1 and B also 1, so is it true? No, this is not true. A is not related to A. Is it true? No, because 1 square plus 1 square is not equal to 1. So it means 1 related to 1 is not true. This is not true. It is not reflexive. Another, we have to talk about another relation which is symmetric. So ARB, then we should have BRA, right? So now let's take A as 1 and B as 2, right? Or any other number, students, we know very well sum of squares of two number, whatever is this. If we change the sequence, let's say if I take 1 square plus 2 square or I take 2 square plus 1 square, I'm going to get the same answer. So this is anyways true for all the numbers. So this is yes, this relation is symmetric. What about transitive? Let's take A1, B0 and see again 1. If 1 are 0, is it true? Yes. 1 square plus 0 square is equal to 1 square. This is true. Now let's take 0 are 1. Then also this is true. 0 square plus 1 square is equal to 1 square. Yes, it is true. Now, but do we have 1 are 1? 1 is related to 1. Is it true? No, this is not true. This is not true. So this is not transitive. Symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. Question number 3. Function is given like this and function is defined from natural numbers to natural number. We have to check which type of function is this. How many types of functions we have studied? 2 types, 1, 1 and onto. Right. So for proving it 1, 1, for checking whether it is 1, 1 or not, what we do, fx1 is equal to fx2. So now x1 square minus x2 square will shift this term plus x1 and will shift this term as well. x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. This 1 and 1 will be cancelled out. Now in this first term, what can we do? We can use the property x1 minus x2 into x1 plus x2. And second term will be as it is, x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. Now x1 minus x2 common from both the terms and here we are left with x1 plus x2 plus 1. Right? Now from these two factors, when the product of these two factors is 0, so definitely any one of the factor is 0. So either x1 minus x2 is 0 or the second factor this is 0. But this factor cannot be 0 in any case because we have plus 1. Right? we have plus 1 here. So it means x1 minus x2 is equal to 0, which says that x1 is equal to x2. It means yes, this function is 1, 1. Now fx equal to 1, because the function is defined from natural number to natural number. So we have all the natural numbers in our range as well as in our domain. So if we say the range is 1, right? So do we have any pre-image for that number? Let's check. X square plus x plus 1 should be equal to 1. 1 and 1 cancel. X common, x plus 1 is equal to 0. So either x is 0 or x is minus 1. But none of these numbers, neither 0 nor minus 1, is in the domain, because domain is natural number. So this function is into. Fx is equal to e raised to the power x square minus 1 into log x minus 1. Then what is the domain of this function? Fx is defined only when this thing is greater than or equal to 0, right? Because we know inside the root the function will be defined when this thing is greater than or equal to 0, and x minus 1 should be greater than 0, because we know very well log function is not defined for negative numbers. So x minus 1, x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, and x minus 1 is greater than 0. Solve it. What are we getting? X is greater than x is greater than plus 1. So plus 1, it means the domain is 1 to infinity excluding 1, because it is greater than 1. Fifth question, let fx is equal to this, then what is the range? We have to talk about range. So now, students, we know fx means y is equal to 1 upon 1 minus x square. So what is x? X is equal to under root 1 minus 1 upon y. X is not defined. This function will not be defined when y is equal to 0. Or we can say 1 minus 1 upon y is less than 0. Inside the root, we should not have anything negative. So y is equal to 0 or y is less than 1. Right? Y is equal to 0 or y is less than 1. So what is the range? Range is 1 to infinity, including 1, because here they are saying y is less than 1. Function is not defined when y is 0 or y is less than 1. So it means at 1, definitely the function is defined. 1 can be the range. So 1 to infinity including 1. Now, sixth, the principal value of cos inverse root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. When do we have value of cos as root 3 by 2? We have at pi by 6. And pi by 6 is in the principal value branch. So yes, this is the only answer, pi by 6. Here, principal value of cosec inverse 2 is what? When do we have value of cosec as 2? At pi by 6. So pi by 6 is in the principal value branch. Yes, we have pi by 6 in the principal value branch. So this is only answer. Now value of this thing, cos inverse cos 13 pi by 6. First of all, split it. 13 pi by 6. We can write it as 2 pi plus pi by 6. Now the period of sine and cos is, what is the period? After 2 pi they start repeating their values, right? So 2 pi plus pi by 6. It means what? It is pi by cos pi by 6 only. And cos pi by 6, this is in the principal value branch. Yes, this is in the principal value branch. So this is only answer, pi by 6, D option. Question number 9, pi by 3 minus sine inverse minus half. When do we have value of sine as minus half? Minus pi by 6. So sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. So we can say minus pi by 6. Now given expression is pi by 3 minus sine inverse minus half. So what is the value of sine inverse minus half? Is minus pi by 6. So pi by 3 plus pi by 6 is pi by 2, which is C option. Now question number 10, cos of tan inverse 3 by 4. So first of all, when do we have to solve this 3 by 4, and outside we have cos, right? So tan x is equal to 3 by 4. How? If we assume tan inverse 3 by 4 is equal to x, taking tan to both sides, it will be tan x is equal to 3 by 4. And what is tan function? Tan is p by b. What will be hypo in this case? Hypo will be 5, right? And we have to talk about cos function, and inside we have tan inverse. So it means we can write down as cos inverse b by h. What is b? 4 by 5. So what is the answer? Answer is 4 by 5, which is option B. So thank you very much for watching this video. Now please don't forget to post your comments in the comment box and practice few more questions based on these two topics, relations and functions and inverse trigonometric functions. In the next revision video, I will come up with the revision of matrices and determinants. Thank you very much, students. Take care. Bye-bye.